Hello, hi, and welcome back to episode 2 of Bob Talks. Man, I still cannot believe this is happening. You guys absolutely killed me with your response for the first episode, and I'm so overwhelmed. But I really hope to keep your spirits up high in the next coming weeks because I have so much lined up, and I'm very, very thrilled to share it. Now, speaking of spirits, I want to address this very specific period in Bangalore's timeline when we, as 16, 17-year-olds, spent 2 entire summers in this bubbling, thriving, at the same time very shady place called Church Street. Now, some of you all know exactly what I'm talking about because you're the same fuckers who turned up religiously every afternoon, went to the MRP, drank some booze because it was cheaper than what was available everywhere, and went to the same 3 pubs as everybody else because why not? Why not be packed inside a room full of people where you don't even have space to walk or throw up? Sad times. But yeah. And then stand outside in the queue, make fake IDs while trying to argue with the bouncer, do some regrettable shit, and then finally walk down to Empire at the end of the day, feel damn accomplished, put on shawarma, and went back home peacefully like nothing ever happened, and try acting sober in front of your parents. Now, I've had my fair share of bullshit that I've done in that place, but I think that's the reason why we should be talking about it because it was such an iconic time, and I also miss it because I don't think I saw any adults in those 2 summers, dude. Honestly, I only saw underage kids, and they were just getting younger and younger, and it was quite scary. But the whole idea of socializing in Bangalore became such a cool thing after you started going to Church Street, and I made some really nice friendships through those 2 years, which is one more reason why I wanted to address this topic, and I have a very cool guest with me to talk about it. She is a queen of bad puns, which is a correction from what I initially said last week. Apologies. And if you ask her to introduce herself, she would say she's somebody who makes clothes and a lot of noise, and I wouldn't want to disagree with that. Anyway, introducing Disha Pai, who is a student and the owner of an eco-friendly and sustainable clothing line called Firki that takes all your old clothes, reworks them, and turns it into something absolutely amazing. And you should check her page out. I'm going to put down the link in the caption below. Hello. Hi.
Hello, what's up?
I've known you since MCC and
MCC, CUC, MCC.
okay, so you've come a long way. You have your own brand now. That's damn cool. Do you want to talk about
Oh
it?
yeah, I started making clothes and I love it. That's all I'm doing now. It's quarantine stress relief for me at this
Yeah, this
point.
is a productive summer compared to most other summers in the
Most
last
other summers that I was like lying in a gutter.
But tell me about the first ever time you went to Church Street and what happened.
So the kind of person I was like super against alcohol and people who smoked and shit till 10th grade. Bro, I joined MCC and I was like alcohol.
But can't believe that we had a time where we used to drink to make ourselves look cool in front of other people.
What was
It,
happening,
yeah,
honestly?
exactly. It was just I never knew how to socialize until I started drinking. The best thing was Beer Republic, bro. What was that place, dude?
I have no idea. That whole building was the shadiest building in the world. Each floor, if you just went to any floor, you would find one couple, one St. Joseph's boy, one MCC girl making out some corner.
So you won't believe it. I mean, obviously, we've all had that phase where we went to Whites at some point in our life. Yeah, I
Yes.
can smell the shots from.
I can smell if I just open one bottle of nail polish no and take a
Yeah, I
little
was
whiff,
like,
I'm like
damn.
reminded of
Yeah.
white.
I couldn't see anybody. I couldn't see any.
Okay, explain me why it was so dark, but it was called white. It should have been called dark black. Something no. What sort of name?
Sharp. No, but for real though, I went there twice, and there is one shady entrance through the main building, and there's one entrance
Yeah.
where there's a staircase above Soul Cafe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and there are these fancy couches and all that, okay? And then they'll be like, just wait here, we are cleaning. And I'm like, okay, fine. And me and my friends just waited for 20 minutes and they're like, follow me. And I'm like, cool. And then I went inside and there's no light, nothing. Only the girl who's wearing the white top. I can see only her because they have those UV light thingies inside.
Yeah. Why? Why?
Thought it's damn cool. They have a theme or something, but nothing, bro. The theme was just, I don't know, murder or something. It was so scary.
Murder and death.
Murder and death. Went with my then boyfriend or whatever, and we were sitting. Okay, I was just like, yeah, it's not doing anything to me. I'm damn ballsy. So I took one, two, I took 8 dark rum shots. Okay, 8. After that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go look for my friends inside the smoking room. I stood up. The next 8 hours, I don't remember what happened, bro. I blacked the fuck out.
1 hour per shot.
1 hour per shot. So I don't remember anything. Okay,
And then in that state, I have walked out of White, and like we've all walked in a straight line, all my friends. And then like we walked down there, and then I was screaming on top of my voice for some reason, and the guard is just like, "Shut the fuck up! I'll call the cops." I'm like, "You shut the fuck up! I'll call the cops." He's like, "What?" And I was running to punch him. I went straight to go punch him in the stomach, okay? And my friends were like, "Bro," some of them just turned around and cut, and some of them were just trying to pull me back. They're like, "Bro,
True friends.
people who cut, I mean, I respect your decision, bro. Like, I get it. I totally get it." And it was like buy one, get 5 shots free or something, no? For 150
It
rupees.
was buy 2, get 3 free, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, you know how cheap White was? I have a White story. It's stupid. It's the most insane thing that's ever happened to me. This happened, I think, in 12th, I think, or like somewhere in between, where people still used to go to White.
Yeah.
And we were all sitting. It was like a table of 8 people. And you know how like when you know one person, their friends come and join you, and then another table will come join you. That sort of shit happened. It became like a table of 20 people, and we were all drinking, and they had this thing called a chili shot, okay, which I kind of liked, but it was pretty good. Like you didn't taste the acetone, so I was like, that's a win in my opinion. We were like getting pretty lit, and one by one you see people going, okay, bro, and I'm being the kind-hearted Samaritan that I'm assuming everyone's put their cash and they're going. Everyone scooted with 6 of us left, like the original 6 people who come. The waiter comes and gives us the bill. And it's some 6K, 7K. And back then we were like,
No, in White, 6K, 7K means what the fuck did you do?
how much you drank, bro? How much you drank? Listen, we don't have this money to give you. We're damn sorry, it was that other table. And he was like, other table joined you, you can't leave. And we're all pretty fucked up. Okay, so we get up and we're like, we will leave. What will you do? And you know how they had that gate
Yeah.
in White? He locked it, bro, from outside. He got a fake policeman and scared the shit out of us. It wasn't even a real cop. He called this cop who came and stood outside, and he was like screaming at us in Kannada. And my friend who knows Kannada properly is like talking to him, and like we were all pretty smashed. So all of us were smashed, or shutting up and sitting on the side.
Yeah.
He gave him cash, and we're leaving. The cop is walking with us, and right when we're about to turn, he's like, "I'm not even real police."
Wow. And bro, do you remember this whole thing where like before even Church Street became a thing in the beginning of first few, why was everyone going to airlines, bro? Like everyone used to just pile up at airlines like they're giving midday meals or something. Everyone used to just be there, bro, for some reason. Why?
Just sitting in the corner and smoking one cigarette. I spent more time in lines than MCC when I was in MCC.
I've seen you more at lines than I've seen you in MCC. For sure.
One potato.
But no, that day, this White thing I was telling you about, that was after after our boats got over in second. And then like I was just walking out of that, and that time they were just digging up Church Street for that whole renovation thingy. So it was like that huge pipe. And I can't see anything, okay? Everything is like, half my friends are fucked off. Some of them are just tagging along because they're even more drunk. They're just like, I can't handle myself. And we're walking down the road, and I was just like, you know what? I want a pizza. Let's go to Rush. And they're like, why? I'm like, it's on me, bro. You come. And then I took them, and there was this Firang, okay, some tourist. And then this guy was walking. He was also equally smashed, okay? So he comes up to me, and he's just like, hey, do you know where I can get Caesar salad? Then I couldn't process that. It was a very big sentence for me at that point. I was like, what? Then he repeated this 3 times. And then I said, oh, yeah, I'll tell you. I'm like, go straight. At the end of the road, you'll find Empire. You'll get good shawarma. Okay. He's just like, that's it. Then he's like, great. He's like, come, all of you come. He took all of us and he bought all of us individual shawarmas, bro.
What a nice, saintly man.
Because he was also drunk. He was just a damn smash. He was like, this is the best Caesar salad I've ever eaten. I'm like, yeah. Great. As soon as the pizza arrived, I looked at it, I got up, I turned, and I threw up right there. I threw the fuck up, okay? And I don't know, bro. So everybody, like, the bouncer carried me out like this, and he just put me out. He just
sounds like the best time.
Yeah, after that, it took me 3 months to, like, muster the courage to go back to Church Street, really.
You were like, no, PTSD, thank you very much.
No, it's PTSD for the other people, not for me, because I don't remember
anything.
Yeah, so I actually haven't been to Hoppy at all, you know. I mean, I've been to Hoppy like 3 times, maybe. Bro, because I get caught for my fake ID every time. I'll be sitting and making it in front of him.
Sorry, please get out.
Yeah.
The biggest ego boost for me, I think, at one point was I was standing, you know how Hoppy had that line near the elevator that people would like push to get in? I don't know what was happening. Why children wanted to go there so badly.
Yeah,
I have no idea. We would like babies. Well, we shit on for seeing like in clubs now. We were those people. Yeah, so someone asked, it's like someone was standing behind me and I kind of knew them, like one Jain boy. And I was like, what's up? He's like, can you get me in? And I thought I was on big man. And I was like, yeah, bro, I'll sorted entry, bro. Don't worry, bro. And I go up to Gaurav and I'm like, hello, my friend wants to get in. And he's like, Disha, you're 17 years old. I am not letting you in.
You in, exactly. Bro,
yeah, I'm like, we'll have this discussion. Then I went back to the guy and I was like, I don't feel like going to hockey anyway. We go to the other.
That summer we used to like religiously go to Church Street every day for some reason.
Your Republic had these fishbowl drinks where if you would like, it wasn't even that expensive. It was like $700, and it was like this massive 1.5 liter fishbowl of whatever cocktail you wanted. Okay, so I think this was 11th boards. Like this is when 11th boards ended. We all went to Beer Republic, like me and my MCC friends, and we were all sitting. We'd all ordered one fishbowl each. That's 1.5 liters of alcohol per person. Okay, and then on top of that, we're like, hey, we all had cash, okay, for this one day because we prepared. So we're like, hey, can you put 2 tequila shots in each? They're all different, like different liquors. We're like, we want 2 tequila shots in each of these fish bowls. So I'm like pacing myself. I know I have to go home, all this, okay? My friend is drinking and has finished her first fish bowl, has ordered another fish bowl. I'm like, this bitch is killing it. Alcohol capacity to God. She then gets up. She walks to the bus. She's like, I need to go pee. Okay, guys. She's swaying like this, like this. I'm like, I'll go with her. I hear one put sound. I'm like, what happened? I go outside. She's fallen face first into the sink. And she's chipped her tooth and her mouth is bleeding. I have to go take her home.
She's gone lit and she's passed out and you're like, I'm not even done.
Yeah, bro. I'm just sitting there like, I was like, I have half left. I thought she was going to die. I was so stressed. And like, we're 17 years old, bro. We can't like, you remember when like all these places would get raided?
Yeah. And that was such a thing like, bro, that got raided. Come, we'll go put scenes.
Why doesn't this happen anymore?
No, I think that time we used to overpopulate these places. Bro, I remember a time when Rush, up till that entrance staircase, there were people standing.
What a time, bro. Honestly. You think, I wonder what like everyone like who's 17 is doing now. Do they all just go to Felix?
Felix is a thing anymore. I think all of it just died. Once I was like, you know what? I don't need alcohol to have fun. I'm going to go sober as these clubs. I went and I just stood.
You know, because my mom was like, Disha, try it sober. You go sober, you'll hate it. And I was like, no, I'm going to have fun with my friends. I'm going to dance, ma. You don't understand. And I'm so over it, do it. And I'm just like standing there in the background. And I'm like, oh, I forgot. I didn't pre-game because I wanted to be sober. But I can't buy a drink here also because I'll be broke forever. Like,
but all from like this very shitty alcohol phase to hoppy was just like, and then like slowly moved towards like city bar when this whole party culture was a thing where like 1,000 people into one room and blast music. They'll love it. And then we'll post some shit like blurry nights, #blurry nights or something.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever like snuck in alcohol into clubs, like putting it in like a Coke bottle and shit?
So I was at Felix and this was like, so we'd put Smirnoff, those kuti, you get those miniatures, right? So I'd put 2 miniatures in my bra and we went and I was like, cool, this is a good time. And I'm trying to convince the bouncer to give us free entry and he was literally just about saying yes. And I move a little too fast and both these fucking bottles come springing out of my bra and onto the ground in front of him. Man, you know you can't take alcohol inside.
And I don't even think he was shocked by the fact that you were getting alcohol. He's just like surprised with the fact from where it.
I've just noticed people's tastes getting progressively expensiver and I don't like it.
Streets who sell roses and like they fully make use of the fact that you're drunk and they'll come and try selling it to you that time only.
I cannot stand them. If I'm walking with anybody, any male, they'll be like, Anna, please, Rose. I'm like, no.
Instantly make the situation awkward. They know how to do it, bro.
Dude, one kid bit me once. I was so pissed off. And this kid really wanted me to buy a rose from me. And I'm like, okay, please get off me. And it bit me. I screamed it. I was like, get the fuck off me. And then they were like, one of my friends was like, don't swear at children.
And have you noticed that guys are way more awkward in situations like this than girls? Like, we'll just be like, take it from him and I'll just walk off, okay? And then I'm chasing this boy and he's like, bro, he's touching, bro, he's touching. And then he's running.
Where did all that go, bro? I miss it.
I actually miss it now.
Come revisit the summer of 16.
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. And
thank you for having me, bro. Thank you.
If this episode does well, we'll start like this whole Facebook event. Yeah, we'll do a meet and greet at Church Street with Disha Pai and Samyukta Sunil.
Oh yeah, no, come on. I'll just get clothes from the side. I'll be doing shorts on one side. Yeah. It's been fun, bro.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.